Gang in this bitch. Gang in this bitch.
That's too bright. What's
My
up,
Perspective Podcast. What it do?
What's the deal?
What's the deal, homie?
How you doing, Smiles?
Hey, man, I can't complain, man. I'm just happy to be amongst the living. You know what I mean? Because some people ain't wake up this morning. Hello?
Exactly.
You know what I
Exactly.
mean? Period. Clock it. Let's get a clocker in there. You know what I mean? Nah, man, we on season 3, episode. Hold on. I know my Spanish. Hold on. Unos, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, 20. No,
Diaz.
10, uno. Oh, okay. So this is season 3, 10, 1.
Episode 11. That's how
Diez
you say
uno.
it for real?
Okay, Dora. Pineapple.
Diaz uno. Okay. All right.
I think that's how you say it. 10, 1. Any of my vatos, comment below if I said it right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, any of the hombres, the vatos,
Homeless. Any of the homeless?
the essays.
The essays.
They don't even say that no more.
I know. What's up, essay?
Yeah, everything is the N word now.
I
I miss when
know.
they
They
used
done
to say
trans they done
vato.
transcended.
I miss vato and ese.
I like
Simone.
vatos. I still say vatos. What's up, vato?
I miss that.
Hell yeah. How many topics you got? Since Jamie not here, I guess I'll pick up a topic.
I guess I got two since I didn't know. I know Jamie is like the keeper of the number of the topics. She usually give us the schedule, but she ain't give us a schedule and
She
she
ain't give
ain't
us no
pop out.
schedule, so see, we freestyling. We freeballing out here. We out here swinging.
We freestyling,
We
so
freestyling. You know what I mean?
let's
All right, you
go.
want to do rock paper scissors? Who go first?
Uh, you can go first. You can start us off.
All right, let's go. First topic is going to be how to buy a car. That's my first topic.
Okay.
Hello, because a lot of times people do not understand the process of buying a car because people have been conditioned, you know, via these books and, crooked salespeople to withhold information from the salespeople. That is not a good tactic. Okay. So if you are going to a dealership, it is in your best interest to give up all the information,
Mhm.
everything. So that way, when we are selecting vehicles, we'll put you on the right vehicle. Now, it is our job as salespeople to qualify and put you on the right vehicle because we should know as salespeople, most people don't really understand the process. But that's why I'm here and that's why I got this podcast because I think it helps, right? Number one, when you're going into a dealership or when you're in the process of purchasing a car or looking for a car, you need to know your own finances. Number one, you need to know what you can and cannot afford, right?
Mhm.
Because a lot of times people come into the dealership with what they want in the lamb, the what you call them, the lollipop lambs and the steaks.
I'm telling
Oh,
you.
PY tapped out. She on that Wi-Fi, McDonald's Wi-Fi. We at?
Nah, you went blank.
Oh, I went blank. Is it me? Am I talking too much shit?
You just was like, and then it went black, and then you came back. See, it's doing it again.
It keep doing it again. I don't got no Wi-Fi on, so it shouldn't be freezing. Hello. Crash out. Crash out.
Am I
Crash
frozen?
out. Huh?
Am I frozen?
Nope. You're crystal clear.
All right.
Okay, what was the
Well,
last thing you
I,
heard?
I was gonna wait for Jamie to come, but Brandy and Monica concert tonight, and she been talking all that mess about Brandy, so you never know. Your girl probably messing with my Wi-Fi today.
Damn. Hey, that's why it's cutting up, bro. Cause the concert tonight, they be stealing from the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, Brandy and Monica tonight. So
And Jamie be talking shit, so they turn it up in that bitch.
I'm just saying. But the last thing that you said was you need to know your finances. You said
What?
something about people be wanting lollipop lambs and steak.
You're right, and they got McDonald's money, the McDonald's
Mhm.
budget. Okay,
Mhm.
so when you come into the dealership, number one, what you want to do before you come into the dealership to help yourself out, right? The less stress situation. I'm giving you all. I'm not even supposed to be giving y'all this game. This is some insider shit. I might even get in trouble, but fuck it. I want to give y'all the game. You know what I mean? Sorry for cursing. So you need to get your own finances in a situation where it makes sense to you. So that way, when you go to the dealership, it'll make sense to the salesperson that's trying to help you out. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you an example. So if you have a vehicle that you owe money on, let's just say you have a 2022 Mercedes Benz, right? And in the Mercedes Benz, and you owe, let's take that out. And you owe about 10 grand on a Mercedes, right? But the Mercedes is only worth maybe about 2,500 based on the mileage. You know what I'm saying? So that means you have some negative equity. When you have negative equity in a vehicle, you have to put money down. You have to put money down. The reason why is because with this current state of America, manufacturers are not giving a lot of rebates to dealerships. You have
Mhm.
tariffs that are biting. And if
Mhm.
for those of you who are not familiar with tariffs, they are products that are taxed extremely high because we get our imports from another country, and a lot of vehicles are American vehicles are put together in America, but their parts are from Mexico, you know what I'm saying, other places and shit. So that means that it's not a lot of wiggle room in pricing
Mhm.
like it was, but maybe about 10 to 15 years ago. It may have been a little bit more wiggle room, you know what I'm saying? But now in this era, it's really about you buying what you can afford. Don't no overspending. I'm giving game. This is how you be disciplined. If you don't need it, if you need it, get it. But if you want it and it's not a need, then assess your situation, right? So number one, first things first. If you have negative equity, you need money down. Don't come to no motherfucking dealer. Ooh, y'all got me out of character. I'm sorry. Let me bring it back professional. Do not come to a dealership with negative equity and talking about you not putting no money down.
Hmm.
It's ridiculous. You stress people out. It don't make sense. Two plus two always going to equal four. I don't know what Terrence Howard be talking about. One plus one is zero. No, we not on the Terrence Howard math. We on regular math. Two plus two is four. You need money down. And if you want an extremely low payment, sometimes the new car you're on is not the right car. You need to be on a used car that's worth $12,000.
Hmm.
Okay. Now, if you got a problem with your pride and you trying to impress the people because you know what I'm saying, your man driving a big car, you want to drive, your budget say McDonald's. We gonna give you a car that's McDonald's. Now, if you want limo, if you want Mercedes, you got to increase your mindset. A lot
Hmm.
of people mindset is wrong. I don't know how y'all come to dealerships with this crazy mindset of wanting a lot of car and little payment with no money down. How does that work? So, lesson two, when you come into a dealership and you are having your own financing, let the salesperson know. Let the salesperson know, y'all. Number one, the reason why you want to let the salesperson know that you have your own financing is because it's a possibility that we can get you a better rate,
Hmm.
right? Because when you're thinking about rates, it equals payments. So if you're getting finance from a from a bank, your own bank, they're giving you maybe a 9% interest rate. Finance with the dealership. It's a strong possibility that they can get you a lower rate, which will get you a lower payment. So don't withhold that information, okay? Withholding, whether you're paying cash or financing through your own bank, is not the route to go, okay? Make this process easier. The reason why people are like this is because the market has like conditioned people. You know what I'm saying? They see these bad car movies. You know what I'm saying about janky car salesmen. They're told by their parents, "Hey, this is how you negotiate. You withhold all the information.
But
You know
then
what I'm saying?
what about because in California we got commercials where lawyers got lemon commercials because there's so many dealerships that have sold and are selling cars that are trash. So you go to a dealership, you
Uh-huh.
go and sign on for this car, and now you get home and a week later it need all this work and you
Mm.
only got a 30-day what is it, 30-day warranty that they giving you. So now you stuck paying a full car payment.
Uh-huh.
Plus, you got to get full coverage. You can't get partial. You got to get full coverage, and you got to pay to get this car fixed. So
Right.
talk to the people about that because
I'm
that's
glad you
also a part in the janky salesman. You know.
uh-huh. Well, I'm glad you said that, PY. And let me and I'm not trying to take up for what you call a janky salesperson, right? But I am going to speak facts, right? So when you are purchasing a used vehicle, ladies and gentlemen, whoever you are, you're purchasing another person's vehicle, right? Which means although the vehicle is running, there may be some issues internally that doesn't get caught on the inspection, because regardless of the salesperson and their jankiness, so you say, all vehicles have to go under 172 point inspection, even in California,
Mm-hmm.
right? So if the vehicle it passes inspection in the eyes of the dealership, the vehicle is good to put on the dealership lot and be sold. Now, the key thing to this, people, I want everybody to listen. You listening? Bring it in a little closer because you got to hear this. You feel me? Put your listening ears on, right? When you have a used car, it is always in your best interest to purchase the additional warranty. Now, let me say, when you get into finance, they will try to get you into all these additional warranties. I think depending on the mileage and the year, you should consider what they talk about. Okay. Because when you go into a dealership looking for used vehicles, a lot of times people are trying to find the cheapest car. And a lot of times the cheapest car always isn't the best car. Now you may possibly get a $12,000 car with maybe 64,000 miles and it runs good and you get no problems. That's cool. But guess what? If you got that car that is $12,000 with that 64,000 miles on it, it tells me that more than likely your original warranty on the vehicle has expired. So if something does occur, you're becoming out of pocket if you don't purchase the extended warranty. You don't just want to be left, you don't just want to stay with the 30-day, 1,000-mile warranty. Anything can happen in 30 days and 1,000 miles, especially with the used car. Now, in the state of Maryland, we have a lemon law, right? For new cars. We cannot, if the vehicle breaks or the engine is fucked up, we have to replace that vehicle. That's the law in Maryland. I don't know how they do it in California, but in Maryland, we got a we got a lemon law out here. You know what I mean?
So
To
this
to
my
prevent to
experience.
prevent that. Huh?
This my personal experience. So my first car I got was a Saturn, General Motors. I got a Saturn. It was a used car under 100,000 miles.
Uh-huh.
That car turned off on me multiple times. The third time I got into a bad car accident because
Oh
the car
no.
turned off. The car would turn off
No.
by itself. So before that, I kept taking it to, the car shop thinking that, it need this and need this and need this. Come to find out, I get a letter in the mail saying that General Motors cars are defunct, saying that the ignition switch, the airbags don't deploy, the seat belts
Oh
don't
shit.
lock. It was a whole bunch of problems. I got paid $40,000 because I did a class action lawsuit. It was people in that lawsuit that were killed driving General Motors cars. It was
Wow.
people that were paralyzed. It was people that really got jacked up because those
Yeah.
cars turned off by yourself. So
Yeah.
in that aspect, you can't say that it's all on the person to buy the car knowing that the car is defunct when you have General Motors, Mercedes Benz. My grandmother got a recall notice years ago
Uh-huh.
on her C-Class Benz. I had another car that I got from I got a Monte Carlo. Same thing happened. Airbags didn't deploy, car was
Uh-huh.
turned off. So on one hand, I can understand it's the consumer's responsibility. But at the
Uh-huh.
same time, when it comes time to these corporations and they're sending notices out because people are having accidents, the car I'm driving right now, Dodge has a recall on that car, as well as Chargers and other
What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? Oh shit. What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? Yo, PY. PY. Oh fuck. Well, PY is on a brief intermission. It may have happened due to me trying to swipe up on my fucking shit. Sorry for cursing y'all.
this.
But damn.
Okay, my
Okay, we
bad.
back.
That was my mama. Sorry.
Oh,
My bad.
we back. I thought that
We
was
back.
me.
We back. No, that was
I
me.
wanted
My
to ask
mama
you a
called.
question. I wanted to ask you a question. When you got your Saturn, it was you got to use the new.
The car was used, but at the same time, like how you saying that these cars supposed to pass these tests, you
Yeah.
know, I don't know how they doing it at your dealership, but from my
Yeah.
experience, I found out that the dealerships also can pass these cars through, and you're thinking that you're getting a good car and these are not good cars. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying, like from a dealership perspective, you're
Yeah.
telling us, hey, this what you need to do as a consumer, but then also as a consumer, like how you talking about lemon laws, there literally are cases where people are going to dealerships, they're going to major dealerships
Yeah.
buying cars off the lot. Matter of fact, the car my grandmother has, she has a Kia, she got it in
Uh-huh.
2020.
Kids are trash.
But she got a Kia, brand new. They told her it was brand new 2020. Come to find out this year, when she
Uh-huh.
needed something done to the engine, the car was not even brand new. The
What?
car was the car was a used car and they turned the dial back. So when she
Oh
got the
shit.
car, bro, it says zero. Come to find out
Oh.
this year. And then the VIN number didn't match the car that she's driving. So
Oh no. Now look. Now
you
in the
tell
sense of
me.
that dealership should be getting fined. That dealership actually should be getting fined. They should be getting fined and your grandma actually has a major lawsuit on her hands. Hello.
Thank you.
She got a
Thank you.
major lawsuit on her hands because that's illegal. That's illegal. That's illegal. Now I don't support. Now I will say this. I don't support dealerships that do that janky shit. But it typically I'm not gonna say all the time, but typically it usually is like smaller dealerships, like you know what I'm saying? Dealerships that aren't backed by a manufacturer. Those are typically the dealerships that do jankiness. Not all the time, but a lot of times.
She got
When you're
her
dealing
car
with
from Kia dealership.
oh, she got it from Kia dealership?
From Kia dealership.
Oh, I can't speak on that then. I don't know. I don't know. That was the
Yeah,
wrong dealership.
that was the wrong one.
The Kia, you fucked up for that. I'm sorry. Sorry for cursing again, but Kia, you messed up for that. That's messed
So
up,
I have
man.
a question. What about so when the end of the year come? Because we see the commercials all the time out here. They
Yeah.
send you a whole bunch of letters because they got all these cars because of the tariffs due to the new administration.
Yeah.
Because of the high tariffs, they can't get these cars off, but they got all of these parts or all of these cars that are supposed to be made for the new 2026 year.
Yeah.
But then they got all these 2025, 24, 23, 22, and they trying to get them off. Now, at first, it used to be you got to have credit, you got to have credit. But
Mm-hmm.
now, because they got to unload these cars, it's like, well, we don't care if you have credit, long as you come with a down payment and you have some
Yep.
type of income. But it's like, that's kind of discouraging and that's kind of
Why?
crazy because the whole thing about cars is, or as far as my experience, You go to the dealership, they run your credit based on your credit and your income. That is what you are able to get. But because they need you to get these cars off for them, because they're not selling these cars and they need to bring new cars in. Oh, it don't matter what your credit is. We just gonna give you a
Credit still
car.
matter. Credits that's I'm gonna say I'm gonna kill that stigma right now. Credit still matters. Can you get a
Thank you.
vehicle with no credit? It's a strong possibility. We do have banks like Santander and stuff like that that are like credit building type of
Cause I
banks.
know niggas driving around in Mercedes Benzes, and I know this like they fifth one that they didn't crash. So I'm trying to figure out how
And
you
some
going to
and
the
some dealershops
dealership.
are doing some sneaky stuff behind closed
Okay,
doors. You know what I'm saying? And that is also illegal. So I've never experienced any illegal shit like that happening, but
okay.
I have heard about the stories. But yeah, you always want to be mindful, you know what I'm saying, with anything, not even just selling cars, just with friends, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, with in life you always want to take your you want to be precaution, take your precautions. But when you're dealing with an investment, because the two most important things that a person would do in a lifetime is buy a car and buy a house. You know what I'm saying? Those are the two most important investments. So you want to make sure that when you are in a process of purchasing, or you know what I'm saying, paying monthly payments, you want to make sure that you're in a financial position to do so. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
Because
So y'all,
there are
that's
options,
life.
there are routes that, like, say if you got a high payment, oh, it's okay if you got a high payment, you don't got no credit. But what you can do is you could do a flex payment with the bank that you're financing through. And the flex payment, for those of you who don't know, is that you can make a half the payment in up front in the beginning of the month, and then the other half at the end. So that way you're not taking a big hit all at once. You know what I'm saying? So that those are options. Those are options a lot of salespeople don't know about. You know what I'm saying? And it's always good to speak with your bank and just ask them, hey, do y'all have the flex payment option? Which most banks do, because they want that money on. Okay. Okay. And so I gave y'all 2 points. I said, number one, make sure that you know your finances and don't come in here wanting a steak and you got McDonald's money. That's number one. Number two. Number two is you want to make sure that you're doing your research and price search for vehicles, because you got to know that a lot of vehicles now don't have a lot of rebates. So that's why when you go into dealerships, they're not trying to move, especially on a new car, off that price, because there's not a lot of rebate in it. The third thing is you want to make sure that a car is going to sell himself. So you want to make sure that your salesperson is presenting himself in a way that shows that they know knowledge. You want to make sure that the dealership is a welcoming dealership, and you just want to prepare yourself in your mind to be an owner of a car, because anybody that comes onto a car dealership lot and say they are just looking means they are a buyer. You just have to figure out what they want to buy. What they want, I'm gonna finish. What they want to buy and put them there. This is the fourth one. This is the most important. It's the most important. Please stop coming to dealerships talking about you just looking. Who comes to a car dealership to walk around? What? You here to buy a car? Let me know you trying to buy a car, but I'm trying to figure out which is the best car. And then that salesperson should be able to do their job and qualify and see what's going on. But this coming to the dealership bullshit, kicking tires, and kicking tires means y'all just coming to waste people time. Don't stop that. Stop coming to dealerships to waste people time. I get paid by selling cars, not by you coming to waste my time. Now, it's my job as a salesperson to be a professional and dig deep and ask all these why questions and stuff. But this is why I'm giving y'all this information up front. If y'all could just give us that information, we don't gotta do all this digging deep and being a psychologist and all this trying to figure shit out. We just know what's up and we'll get you there. But I understand that's the process. And that's how is marketed to the world and how we got to do it. So I don't mind qualifying, digging deep, and being a psychologist. I'm just saying, for the people that come across this, give up the information. Give it up. Give it up. A lot of y'all coming to dealerships with no gun but try to rob us. Stop it.
Last thing
Stop
I'm gonna
trying to
add
rob
is
us.
because like I said, my experience, I know what cars not to buy. So for all those people watching, you know that you can Google and look up the brand of car that you are driving or the car that you want, and it'll tell you how many recalls is on that car. It'll
Yeah,
tell you that the dealership or the company is supposed to be paying for all of this stuff for free
right.
of charge. So please know this stuff before you go and get a car. And then, well, you still gonna get paid regardless if something malfunctions or you have an accident. But it's just better to save yourself all that drama and be honest. You feel me? But also do your research on whatever car that you getting.
Yeah, do your research. And there's nothing wrong with the car having a recall. I want to also say that. But the dealership should let you know off the bat. Hey, look,
Do your
this car got a
research.
recall. And I can tell you
Cause
this
they
too.
not. Cause they
But
not.
even if they don't, you have the tools because it's always going to be on the Carfax. This is some insider information I'm gonna get to
I
y'all. See,
almost
I'm not supposed to
died
be.
3 times in that car. The
Did
fourth
you get a
time was in that
Carfax?
Monte
Did
Carlo.
you get a Carfax?
I got all the information, the blue book, everything, and not one thing said it was anything defunct with that ignition
Okay.
switch
See, okay. These are
until
these are slight scenarios.
the accident happened, and that's when I got a letter saying, hey, it's a defunct ignition switch. It'll turn off on you, the airbags won't deploy. And then when I got contacted by a lawyer that was doing the class action lawsuit, I seen all of these people. It was
Oh
more
shit.
than just me. It was nationwide. It wasn't
Right.
something that was in California. This was a lawyer from Texas, and he was doing the class action. So he found out that General Motors cars was defunct. When I had
Mm.
my last accident in the Monte Carlo, he contacted me again because it was a whole nother recall and it was
You,
a whole nother
you
issue.
got paid off that
So
too?
I got paid off that too. Because I got hit by a
Damn.
semi truck. No, I got hit by a semi truck.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, PY.
Yeah, it drug us on the curb and into a pole. And the only reason why he didn't keep going and the pole would have crushed us is because it was onlookers who literally drove up to the front of his truck and was like, bro, like, do you know it's a car on the side of
Oh
your
my
truck?
God. Oh my God. I'm so glad you hit PY. I'm sorry that happened. I'm
Yeah,
sorry
that's
that
I don't
happened.
mess with General Motors. I'm sorry. I
Well,
can't.
no, 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 no. Don't denounce General Motors. General Motors has changed, bruh. General Motors has changed, bruh. They've changed. I swear. Look. I cannot talk shit about GM because I'm a GM seller. Okay, so I sell GMs, but I just want to know that GM has progressed so much since your situation happened. I promise. I
I,
promise. I promise. It's changed. It's changed a lot. Then
I,
they're being a lot more transparent. I promise.
all
So
right,
GM,
so
GM, if you're looking, don't just know I got your back.
Smiles got your back. I got the racks. So
I
I
got,
ain't tripping. I
got you.
got
I'm
your
sorry that happened to you, PY. But
my
look,
back still messed up. No.
I'm sorry that shitty ass fucking people that sold that shitty ass shit to you. I'm sorry. But look, the newer cars, they have a lot. See, okay, and this the fifth thing. So newer cars have a lot more safety features tied into them. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot more electrical stuff that'll let you know what's going on. And now these newer Chevrolets and newer GMCs, they have like a technology inside the vehicle that'll alert you when you need to get an oil change. You could
Mm,
tap a button and it'll tell you what your tire pressure is. You got front end and rear end collision warning. You got crush zones on your all around the vehicle. So cars are becoming a lot more safe
mm.
than they were back in the day. Now I can't speak for any brand other than the brand that I sell. I personally know
Hey,
Chevrolet.
I'm
Chevrolet
sorry,
is
but
great.
I have to differ with the cars may have airbags, but you ever seen an accident with a car from 1980 and a 2025 car, and you see how that 2025 plastic, whatever these cars made of, is crushed, and that car from 1980 may got a scratch or a dent in it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about that one.
They
We
got
may got
crumble
more
zones on the new
airbags.
cars. On the new cars, although they're fiber, a lot of it is made with fiber. It's crumble. It's
Yeah.
crumble zones on it.
Cause
Crumble.
back in the day, I'm telling you, I see them. You know, California got accidents all the
They was
time.
making they was making cars with metal back then
That's
and
what I
steel.
need. that's what I need. They not trying to do that. They not trying to do that because
No,
they
because it
know,
costs more, man. It costs to make these heavy ass.
hey,
Them cars
I
back in the
pay for
day,
it.
them joints cost.
I pay for it. I pay for it. What you think you what? You ain't what? My
Right,
car got.
that joint take a hit and keep on ticking. I ain't lying.
Hey, you know how many people got assassinated in them cars back in the day, and the car was
No
still good.
bullshit. The car's still good. Still got the bullet hole at the top where it hit the seat and
Bonnie and
stuck into
Clyde car
the
still
hood.
good. Bonnie and Clyde car was shot up, and the car still could drive. What you mean?
Still could drive. We do need to bring more sturdier cars like that back. You know what I'm saying? But just to know,
Okay.
Chevy is a sturdy car. The Tahoe, premium cars, the Colorado, the Silverado, and we got the new tracks.
All right. Well, y'all, when you're looking for a car or if you need any information before you go get a car, y'all can hit up Smiles. You already know the information is in the description at Treetop Radio LA, and she got you.
I got you. I got you in good hands like Allstate. Y'all see how I listened to PY story and I gave her some answers and I overcame the objections. Well, at least I tried. I think I
No,
overcame the objections. You know what I'm saying? How you think I did in that moment where you was down there talking major shit about GM?
you did good for GM. You did good. You did good.
Okay. Shout out to GM. I need some extra coins for that. You feel me?
Hey, so all right, I guess with Jamie, I don't know.
Jamie probably not coming. She probably up doing something else.
I don't know, y'all. She had that it costume on. The not, yeah. She had the
Yeah,
clown.
she had
Maybe
that it costume
somebody.
on.
She out here tripping. Maybe she, you
Yeah, she
know,
out here taking bodies. Well, Jamie out here snatching people. Fuck that.
y'all. Maybe the next episode. Hopefully, she ain't killed too many people. I'm sorry, she ain't unalive. We gotta say
Unalive.
unalive too many people. But
Unalive.
I had wanted her to be on because I wanted to talk about the LA female little rap beef.
Oh, between Ash
Um
Bash the rapper, I don't know the other girl.
okay, well then you kind of hit. Her name is Lily Baby, the other girl.
Okay. Is she a newer
So
artist? Because I haven't really heard about her too much. Is she just known in LA?
I'm gonna keep it 100. I honestly didn't really know about her until this year.
Oh,
Um, but I think that she's been out. But
okay.
she's a LA artist though. She's a LA artist.
And so what's the beef with Ash Bash? Always gets the most hate, and I think it's because she dark skinned and got and have her wigs be fucking laid to the fucking gods like Bambi be doing yours and shit.
I
And it's
don't
because maybe
know.
she a blood too. I do forget that she woo.
I don't know. I know that like I'm not gonna address nothing because like I don't associate with
Oh
everybody. But I'm the type of person like I always say, you feel me? People talk to me about stuff, even though I'm not out there, you feel me? So I don't really know as far as that. I know that it was another girl who had dissed her. I think it was last week or something like that. I
another girl
believe.
had did what?
She dissed Ash Bash. It was another female rapper. I can't
Oh
remember her name, but I liked her freestyle. Um, but I know that how what I feel personally, I feel like because that podcast and Dijon was talking about LA female rappers ain't this and ain't that,
yeah,
but he because I feel like Ash Bash is on his podcast, he
yeah.
may give her just a little bit of
Favoritism.
praise. Yeah, and the other female rappers may feel a way about that.
Okay, got it.
Especially when you like downing or naming other female rappers and you talking bad about them. She may not be saying it per se, but it's like, you're on this podcast and this dude is constantly, you feel me? So I feel like maybe they feel like we need to come at her. Maybe it's to
Mm,
get something going as far as clout, maybe as far
mm,
as just controversy brings record sales or streams rather
mm-hmm.
and views. So that's what I feel, but me personally, I think it's entertaining as long as
Yeah.
they keep it on I
The
can't say
podcast,
wax.
Dijon show.
As long as they keep it on the podcast, as long as they keep it on social media, as far as like if y'all rappers, the whole point of beef is for y'all to show lyrical ability. It's not about who can whoop who on the street. That's not what
Right.
beef is. Kendrick and Drake beef was I can whoop you on this mic. You feel me? And that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Foxy Brown, Queen Latifah, I can whip you on this mic. And that's what it's
Right.
supposed to be. So I feel like if they keep it like that, it's gonna keep their views up and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
personally, like I don't know, would I ever? No, I wouldn't because it's pointless to me. But
Yeah.
I think that keep it going, keep dissing each other. You feel me? Get y'all
Yeah.
views up. Get
I
people
think it's
talking about
good.
LA rap.
I think any type of beef. This is my opinion. It is a method. It is a method. Most people don't know about the method. Like if you are somebody like me who is a professional troller, you understand the method of getting exposure, right? So in the music world, there is a method, and the method is to beef. The
Mm-hmm.
method is to beef, right? Because when you're beefing, right, with a person, especially you're beefing with somebody who has more clout than you, it then you then distract their following, and they now are turned to you, and they're trying to see who the fuck is Lily baby, and why the
Mm-hmm.
fuck is she beefing with Ash Bash? Ash Bash be
Mm-hmm.
minding her motherfucking business. You see what I'm saying? And then from there, now people, their streams going up. Now you got Dejan, who is a Dejan. I love Dejan. Dejan is a professional troll, but he also gives great his perspectives on LA that nobody that I've seen has given these type of perspectives. I mean, I don't know if Dejan is the one who created the report card, but that's really the main thing that I look for when I'm going as an out of state person to look for new artists is that who this report card, because that report card I mean, it's the report card. I feel like if Dejan has that type of power, then he knows the method. And so if he is trying to ignite or create some type of drama that is non-violent, hey, let him, let the nigga.
That's why I said if it's just staying on the record, do it like that. It's not about because regardless of what he do as a man, this not your business. Speak on it. Say what you feel about LA female rap, but as they're going amongst themselves, let them have that. I don't
Right.
think that nobody should interject and oh yeah, she ain't got this and that's why she got this many views. If they're not going at
Yeah,
you
he was doing that,
personally,
wasn't he?
yeah, like if they're not going at you personally, I feel like let the females do what they do because I feel like that's an issue and a problem with female rap. When females doing a thing, here come a dude want to say, "Oh, I think you should do this," or "Oh, I think this," or "Oh, she not feeling you like that." I think you let them do what they gonna do.
Yeah. And all dudes do that in everywhere, not just in LA. All dudes do that
Yeah.
catty kind of like messy starting drama bullshit between females. You know what I'm saying? That's what guys do because guys like drama and women are the entertainment when it comes to drama and bullshit. So I mean that's never going to change because guys are eternally messy.
Mm.
They can't control it like a woman sometimes. But you know, I think if you as an artist, I think this is my opinion, and I'm not favoriting Dejan because I like him a lot. I The thing is that if you if you indulge in his chaos, it will definitely put you more up in the music pile because a lot of people tune in to Dejan. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of see because Dejan, I don't know if he gay or not, but people don't like showing no people don't like other people knowing that they are tapped into Dejan. And because of that, he has an untapped secret market. And that untapped secret market that he has are industry labels, are A&Rs, are, you know what I'm saying? People that can really put people in better situations without Dejan even knowing. You know what I'm saying? That's how powerful I feel like this dude is. You know what I mean? So I feel like go ahead.
No, go ahead, finish.
Huh?
No, go ahead, finish.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, I think you gotta indulge. I mean, chaos. I mean, chaos, and when you think about music, it brings you views. It brings you views. It brings you the attention, whether it is good attention, bad attention, chaos, and shit and drama. It's just the world, man. It's unfortunate. I'm for real. I feel for the artists like yourself and other artists who don't want to indulge in chaos and indulge in the world.
But you don't have to though. I'm gonna say shout out to Rhapsody. Rhapsody got a Grammy.
Yeah,
She's a female rapper that has a Grammy. A female rapper that nobody talk about, not in controversy, not in beef, not in drama. She has a Grammy.
that's true.
I
But
mean,
how
all
many?
she
But
does is drop her music. She networks. She do what she do. If that's the route that you want to go, because I understand controversy. You know, it brings streams and it brings views. If that's the route that you want to go, do it. If your name gets mentioned and you can play it to the best of your ability, do it. But I'ma also say, don't fall victim to feeling like you have to be baited into that stuff. Shout out to the Queen of Compton, because I seen that she said that in one of the comments. At the end of the day, you know what you do. You know what you're
yeah,
capable of. You know what you have to do, and you know what you're doing. Don't get baited into that. And I
yeah,
feel like if you want controversy to push your career, or if you feel like that's you like beefing, or you like, you know, the lyrical battles or whatever, do that if that's what you into. But at the same time, that's not all. Everyone does not have to go that route. That
no,
is
you're right.
not the only way
You're right.
that you will get yourself out there.
If you don't do it, it's slow and steady wins the race. Because how many rhapsodies do we have in the industry that just low key, nobody know
Doja
about winning
Cat.
Grammy? Huh?
Doja Cat don't be in no beef. Doja Cat ain't in no
Doja Cat
dramas.
was just in some beef, ma'am.
Whoa. Who?
Herself in the internet
Oh,
when she was
okay.
when she was over there, she was saying something. I think it had to do with race or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
she was.
does stuff like that. But I'm talking about as far as entertaining the controversy when it comes to hip hop. She
Oh
does
no,
not
she
do
don't
that.
entertain that shit
And
at
she's
all.
outselling all of these female rappers. Let's keep
Yeah.
it 100. And she's straight from the valley, West Coast all day. So
Oh, she
I'm
from the
just
valley?
saying,
I ain't know that.
yeah, yeah, 818. She's straight from the valley.
Oh, okay, that makes
West
sense
Coast all
now.
day. That's what I'm saying. Like, if that's what you want to do, you feel me? Kamaya, she was popping when she was signed to YG. She's still popping in the
Kamaya,
Bay.
the big black girl, right?
Yeah, she still got streams. She still got her stuff she got going on. She may not be mentioned like a Cardi B, but at the end of the day, she eating off her music. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you want to go that route to have
Right.
that fuel, you feel me, your career, do it. But at the same time, if it's female rappers like you addressed earlier, like myself, who may
Yeah.
not feel that that's the route they need to go, watch
Right.
it. It's
Right.
entertaining. Let it
Yeah.
inspire you. But at the same time, don't feel like, dang, I need to go at her now too. No, you don't.
Yeah. You don't got to do that. So
Let
it's
them do
like
what they
PY
do.
said. It's either you with, the low key advancement, or you with the drama advancement. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't
So
nothing
either
wrong with low key, because you
ain't nothing
saying
wrong with
it
low
as
key.
if it's a bad thing. And it's literally people who are low key who are making more money than the people who
I'm
are
not
in
saying
the
it's a bad
drama.
thing. I ain't saying it's a bad
So
thing.
don't say low key. Just say it's people who want to be famous, and it's people who just want to be stable. It's a lot of
Okay.
people that's millionaires that got more money than the people that we see every day on television. Don't let net worth mess your mind up. Don't let people, just because they have the net worth is not what's in your bank account. Any
Yeah.
millionaire and billionaire will tell you that. You feel me?
Yeah.
So
Nah, for real.
slow and steady, if slow and steady, what they say, wins the
Yeah, slow and
race.
steady wins the race. That's what I'm saying. Low key.
Everybody else that you see bubbling to the top because of all that controversy, yeah, keep them going. But look at how they fizzle out, and look at how the slow and steady still alive and still rising and still thriving. You feel me?
Let me
So
blend it. Let me blend it because that you triggering me right now. We
go,
blending
go,
it right now. Okay, I'm
go.
blending it. The same thing that what she talking about with is nothing wrong with being low key. And this is some
I know.
additional shit for any salespeople out there in the
I
world,
knew
right?
you was gonna say that.
This some additional shit. Ain't nothing wrong with following the process, being low key as it were, you feel me? And building a consistent clientele, right? There's
Mm-hmm.
nothing wrong with that. It is gonna hurt. You
Mm-hmm.
will not be booming like that because you are building a substantiating clientele base. Don't worry about other people and what the fuck they got going on. You worry about you and how you are building a consistent client base. That's what you need to
Mm-hmm.
be doing. Don't focus on, oh man, everybody else is winning and I'm losing. Fuck that. If you following the process, you staying consistent, and you are making sure that you are growing each and every day, you don't got to
Exactly.
worry about those people that look like they bubbling and they look like
Exactly.
they riding the Bentleys. Low key, they driving the shittiest car. So you just gotta
Cause what does acid do after it bubble up? What does acid do?
deflate.
Exactly. Exactly. So
But if you
process.
consistent,
Consistent. Consistent.
ooh, that should be the title. Consistency.
Consistency.
Hello.
All right, y'all. We're gonna get into this because Smiles, I need you to let us know what's going on your side of town. So
With the what?
we need
Oh,
you.
with the others? Okay, with the others.
No, we need you to let us know what's going on your side of town because I'm on the West
Okay,
Coast.
as
You on the
DC
East Coast.
turns. As DC turns. Okay, y'all. It's been getting kind of interesting in the district, in the DMV as it were. Okay? So, you know what I'm saying? And Glizzy, he's
Yeah, I want
been
to know about that. I want to know
that
about what's
nigga
going
been
on.
but homeboy is under federal investigation, okay? Homeboy, he gotta be low key. He
He got to lay
gotta.
low.
He on some CPN fraud shit.
Yeah,
It's come
man.
out that this nigga been frauding since day one. He when he first came on, first of all, Sean Cotton put the nigga on. That's his daddy. Put him on, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Put him in position. And Glizzy get the gloating and boosted and boasting and showing money, 50,000 and fake got paid by Buster because he was so high up in clout. The nigga Buster is a Maryland business owner. He owns a club Martinis where all the go-go bands be at.
Okay.
So Buster Move set up a fight between Aunt Glizzy and this trainer. His name is Davy. It's David Ruffin. You know what I'm saying? They set up a little boxing match. They paid Ant 20K. They gave Davy 10K. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying? So Ant was jive like he was jive like popping, you know what I'm saying? But then how the mighty fall. You know what I'm saying? And now
Mm-hmm.
Buddy is he in the cut. He ain't doing too much of nothing. He
See,
ain't doing too much of nothing. And it's I already knew it was gonna happen. I put that shit on him. I put that motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? I
and
already
I'm
knew it was
just
going.
hearing about him when he was doing his stuff with the girl. What I forgot her name, the one that was driving the bikes.
Yeah, bike life girl. I forget her name.
Like they was popping, they was trending. I tuned in so I could just see for myself. They was doing the food little stuff. Like they had their stuff going, and then boom, you hit us with federal.
Death. Cause a cold thief. A fucking thief. You know what I mean? And then we got another dude. Now, shout out to Big Psych. They try to put Big Psych in a situation, jam him up. You know what I'm saying? Where he got caught with a situation. Now, Big Psych is a advocate, a DC advocate who is for the people, for the kids. So shout out to Big Psych and bump with them people trying to put on you because we don't believe that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they trying to put some drugs on them and shit, but Psych is out here for the people, fighting hard, being a good dad. So I know he
Mm-hmm.
gonna beat that case and stuff like that. But that was something that actually hit the Newsbreak channel. They have him as the violence interrupter selling drugs. I said, oh Lord. I said, oh
Wow.
Lord. I said, Lord have mercy, it's getting real. So Psych also is falling back. He's not doing too much of nothing. I mean, and Donald Trump. Donald Trump just actually got a crown from China, but I think it's a funeral crown. It's some type of thing in their culture that the Donald Trump is fulfilling. It is not a good situation. It's not good according to them. I don't know, but the crown busting though. That joint diamond out.
Hmm.
You know. And my boy, Simba. Y'all make sure y'all go type in the RG Simba, man. Simba also has been in the cut. See, this would be making me mad about the artists that I fuck with, like Simba. You know what I'm saying? And No Savage. Like they really got like Simba's from PG County. He from Mo County, really. He from Montgomery County. And he has his side on lock. He not dropping music consistently. No Savage want to be around 37 all day, every day. The niggas that like IDC NBA young boy. You know what I
Oh,
mean? And they not dropping music. Like it blows my mind. It
but
blows
they
my mind
went
and it
from
makes me mad. So
dropping, but they went from like dropping every week, seemed like, and now it's like it's a drought.
it's a drought, bruh. It's a drought. And so I want them to pick back up. Simba, if you see this, get back into the music, man. Drop a mixtape. If you don't even care about music no more, drop a mixtape or something. Like, come on, give us something. Savage. No Savage. What's up, bro? You keep getting on live with the bitches, man. Fuck them hoes. Drop some music, bro.
That's right.
Drop some music. Shout out to Invisible Tats. He went on Big Mouth Media and talked this shit, man. Yeah, I stamp everything. I stand behind that. No Savage, drop some music. You the NBA young boy at DC, bro.
Hmm.
The fuck? But that's all I got for As DC Terms.
She got faith in y'all. So
We got
come
faith,
on.
man.
Come on.
Come on. Come on.
Well, since you gonna say that, I guess my second topic, my last topic is gonna be the Michael Jackson biopic trailer that dropped today.
Ooh.
Yeah. People sent it to
Everybody not
me.
fucking with it.
People sent it to me. And they was like, oh, you see this? Oh, PY, yo, dude. And I just was like, yeah, I seen it. They like, oh, you not excited? I'm gonna keep it 100. I am a Michael Jackson fan.
Yeah.
Um, you're not gonna find anybody that looks exactly like him. So for the
Right.
people that's talking about the way he looked, I commented to Michael Jackson. I'm sorry, he was a different type of fine.
Yeah, Michael
His
Jackson was handsome
he was really like,
before he turned to
and
a white woman.
anyway, he still, I'm sorry, the man didn't have characteristics as a woman. The man still walked, acted like a
Trolling. I'm
man.
sorry. I love you,
I'm
Mike.
sorry. But I'm glad because for one, like I said, now people actually see. A lot of people already seen it. They commented, but people see Michael Jackson's true beauty by looking at his nephew. Nothing against you, nephew, but they actually see who that Michael Jackson was one of them ones. Number two, if I'm gonna just say for anybody that's going to see that movie, please, please, please go read Michael Jackson's autobiography, Moonwalker,
Oh shit.
before we
Am
go
I
see that.
locked out? Oh fuck.
They locked you out?
Oh damn. I think they left.
Nah, bro.
Oh. My dumb ass. Hey Jay. Oh, there ain't him. Oh, I'm locked out.
Are you serious?
Oh no, I might not be locked out. I don't know. Oh, yep, I'm locked out. Oh, oh.
If we gotta end it because you need to call somebody
No,
so
no, we
you.
don't got to end it. I gotta call my man though.
That's what I'm saying. If we gotta end it, bro, you in a dire situation. It could turn into a dire situation. It's cold. I know how that East cold is. I went one time, so I felt it. Okay.
Hold on, no, I ain't gotta end it. Hold on. I'm gonna leave while she's out. I'm leaving us with a word of motivation. Why buy the hot dog when you can buy the hot dog stand? Ownership is key to your freedom. We out.